So we have seen the King and Queen head off with the Prime Minister to Rideau Hall. They are heading there for a tree planting and to meet some more people, including the Lieutenant Governors here in this country. And Carolyn, in terms of what we're about to see at Rideau Hall, in terms of the tree planting, they have done this a lot, planting trees. There's always a message in the tree, though, is there not?
Oh, yes. And for King Charles III, it's particularly meaningful for him because of his interest in the environment and preserving the natural world. So tree plantings at Rideau Hall go back to the time of Queen Victoria's son, the Duke of Connaught, who was the Governor General during the First World War. And so there have been many trees planted there, oaks, maples, and we're going to see a blue beech tree being planted at the ceremony at Rideau Hall.
And so the blue beech, as I understand it, I mean, it's it's one of these trees that I think would have been chosen by the Canadians, but chosen for a reason, right? Chosen because it connects with the values of the monarch.
Well, it's seen as a symbol of steadfastness and tolerance and inclusion. And it's also a tree that thrives in the shade and thrives in the sun. So there is a sense of standing up to all conditions with the planting of this tree. And for King Charles III, of course, you know, it is very meaningful to get to contribute to Canada's natural world.
And as they arrive at Rideau Hall, when we talk about tree planting, you know that is something King Charles is pretty good at.
An environmentalist, Charles once said, "All I really long for is to plant trees." And on several of his visits to Canada, he's done exactly that. It's a royal tradition that stretches back centuries. When he visited Halifax in 2009, he one planted by his grandfather, King George VI, 70 years before. Some read meaning into the choice of tree. In 2022, the first trip after the COVID-19 pandemic, and on an afternoon focused on issues of reconciliation and sustainability, Charles planted a silk lilac tree, a sign of renewal.
There you go. The umbrellas are up. As Joe McGuinness talked about bringing that umbrella up in the Arctic in the 70s, it is up again because, of course, it is. This is Canada. So there they are at Rideau Hall. And we know that as we were chatting with Catherine Cullen, who was at the airport, and we said that she was going to hopscotch her way over to Rideau Hall. She's done just that. I fear poor Catherine might be in the rain, because it is kind of coming down. Are you okay, Catherine?
Oh, I'm fine, Adrian. It's just impressive. We might get a sunburn and drenched in the same day, but hey, it's Canada. We can't complain. And the really striking thing, I would say, Adrian, I don't know what the shot looks like right now, but there really are a number of people who have come out here to Rideau Hall to see the King and Queen in this ceremonial tree planting. And I know there was a little bit of anxiety, I think, amongst some Canadian officials in terms of whether or not Canadians would show up. They have today.
That's fantastic. You know, I'm keeping an eye on that crowd, Catherine. There are some women there who I'm hoping we will get a chance to see. They're called, well, it sounds like a strange name, but they became known as the Coronation Girls because there was a group of 50 teenage girls in 1953 who were chosen for a 7-week tour of the UK to go see the Queen's coronation. It was a life-changing trip. They have stayed in contact. They met the King last year. Some of them, there's 33 left, and some are there today, and they hope to see him again. There you go. Did you catch it? Did you catch him giving the tree a little handshake there? That's his hallmark. Oh, have to water it, although the rain will do a pretty good job of that. Okay, so he's heading over to meet some of the people who are there to greet him. So curious to see who's in that crowd.
We need to keep it so we can get that. Yeah, I know. Sorry.